Oh God. Mm, 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 mm. You know, I don't even know where to start because I'm just having a very difficult time trying to understand the end game for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like I really wish I could at least have some ounce of understanding of what's the goal for this show, the future of this show. I just want to know what's the goal. Like when Truly Original and you know the suits at Bravo, NBC Universal, whomever are in these meetings and having these conversations, if there are conversations being had, I I just wish I could know like what do these conversations consist of? Because at this point, girl, this so before this article even came out, I saw on Twitter the seating arrangement, the seating chart for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion. Let me just put the seating chart up quickly. So when I saw the seating chart, as you can see, I was just kind of confused because I was like, where is y'all homegirl? The only people I see Miss Andy, I see Peach Juice, I see Shady Feifei, I see 50 Cent, I see Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff, I see Latoya Jackson, I see Kelly, and I see the actress better known as Drew Sidora. But the person who I did not see was, guess who?
I don't play them games. I got whips, pistols, everything. Play that in front of them cameras. Don't play that with me.
So I was like, I know she didn't. I, I know she just didn't like what's going on. Like I know she did not like just not go to the reunion, right? Even though, girl, I had already said, I think most of us already knew that she was going to be a one and done. We knew after this season she wasn't coming back. I guess she kind of figured it out too. So then my friend sends me a text message, and I was actually making a video. And I open up the message, and it says, Brit Eady skips Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion taping. Kenya Moore not invited. Exclusive sources. And this is by Dave. This was written by Dave Quinn. So the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion will be missing two of its stars. People can exclusively reveal that Brit Eady and Kenya Moore both won't appear on the annual season wrap-up, which films in Atlanta on Thursday, June the 5th. Oh, they filmed in Atlanta? Oh, I thought they always went to New York. Anyways, each is absent for different reasons. A source tells People Edie, 37, skipped the taping on her own accord amid a falling out with her co-stars, while a second source says Moore, 54, was not invited by Bravo to participate in the reunion. Housewives, and named the Housewives. Um, Reps for the network did not immediately respond when contacted for an explanation, but did release a reunion seating chart on Thursday that did not include Edie and Moore in the mix. Eady did not immediately respond to people's requests for comment, while Moore issued a statement on Twitter. This was what Kenya had to say down to the Twitter. So this is what Kenya had to say. I'm disappointed not to be a part of the RHOA 16 reunion taping today. Please know I take full accountability for my actions and deeply apologize to all those affected, including Brittany, the cast, crew, guests, and viewers. I look forward to seeing you all back on Bravo soon. I don't, I don't know if she's coming back or not. I don't know. Moore was the longest running RHOA star when season 16 began filming back in April 2024, but her time on the season was cut short when on June the 25th of that year, her cast members were told she would no longer be a peach holder. The former Miss USA winner and actress found herself in hot water when she exposed sexually explicit photos from Edie's past to guests at the June 6th opening of Kenya Moore Hair Spa. She was suspended after an internal investigation and exited the series. Anyways, I'm not going over all what y'all already know what happened. Britt threatened Kenya with pistols and whips, and then Kenya came back and basically showed the girl gobbling. Okay, we already know what happened. Like I said, at this point, I already knew Britt wasn't coming back next season. I knew she was a one and done girl. Okay. She probably already knew that too. So that's probably why she just skipped out on the reunion. I don't know what's going to happen with this reunion because there's no Kenya, there's no Brit, and even though I don't think she's good for the show, it doesn't mean that there was it was enough going on with her with the other ladies, whether if it was the ladies that like her or whatever the case was, for that to still be a major part of the reunion, if that makes sense. Phaedra just came back. She don't have nothing going on. Cynthia, I mean, what is she gonna say? I mean, at this point, I'm assuming the focal point of the reunion is going to be Portia and Shamia. I'm guessing Shamia. I'm guessing Portia and Drew may have to try to step it up a little bit to have something there. Um, Maybe they may gang up on Portia. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know what like in real life, like truly original, Bravo, NBC Universal, Miss Andy Cohen, I don't know, whoever makes the decisions, girl, y'all really got rid of Kenya to keep Bang Bang around just for her not to even show up to the reunion. You can say what you want to say about Kenya Summer Moore. That bitch ain't never skipped out on the reunion. She ain't never got up out of her seat. She ain't never ran off stage. She ain't never left the building like Mia. Even when it was Kenya versus everybody in the building. She sat there, she took whatever she had to take. But I also told y'all this too. I said, girl, the producers don't care about Bang Bang. They don't care about that girl. They don't like Kenya. The goal, in my head, the goal was to get Kenya out. We know that Bang Bang, is thirsty, and she'll do whatever we tell her to do because She wants to be a housewife. So I really think that they used Bang Bang, or she allowed herself to be used because the end goal was to get Kenya out. Because when Kenya did that, and I'm just saying this is what I think. When Kenya did that interview with Carlos King and she called out production, I think production was pissed. And based off of what Patrick McDonald said, a former producer from Bravo, or he worked, he was a producer. Based off what he said, it sounds like the production has a lot of power. That's how I took what he said. Like Bravo kind of goes out, or the people go out and they find these production companies. Like Bravo does the hiring of the housewives, right? But then once they hire the housewives, once they get the production company, it's like they hand over the housewives to the production company, and then they handle the rest. And then it's kind of like Bravo just kind of like steps out of the picture. So then it's like almost all the power goes to the production company. That's how I took what Patrick McDonald was saying. So production wanted to get her out. They were not going to ever protect Britney. That's why I think that when she came out and she started talking all that, telling all those lies about how I didn't threaten anyone and I was being hazed, I really think that was because the producers were telling her, "Girl, we got you." This is what I'm thinking. I don't know if this would be factual. "Girl, we got you. Girl, you good." And she just went along with it. And then when the season started, Bang Bang was looking like a psychotic single black female. She was looking like Stan. "Oh, Kenya, you didn't hug me, Kenya." She wanted to be Kenya's friend. It was given very tick 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 boom, right? And so we saw what led up to, you know, Kenya talking about who is this hoe? Hey. So I think that Bang Bang was lying, because not to take away the accountability, because she still did what she did. I think Bang Bang was lying, but I think she was lying because she thought that the producers were going to have her back. And then once the show started to air, she started to realize I look like a psychotic fool, because everybody sees that this girl ain't really did nothing to me, even though I came out and said months ago that she hazed me and I never had pistols and whips and I never threatened anybody. And now we're seeing how this shit played out. And I think that Bang Bang started to kind of feel herself because she took the queen down. "I got that bitch up out of here. I'm the new queen in town." And now she's not at the reunion. King is not at the reunion. You got, and this is who we have left. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Um, this is a mess. Like I said, I just at this point, I care, but I don't care, because, girl, if they take Atlanta off tomorrow, girl, my life does not change at all. Please believe it. So it'll hurt, because that's Atlanta, but girl, if they don't give a damn about it, I don't give a damn about it. Okay. So Bang Bang did not go to the reunion because she knew she was about to get dragged. That was gonna be on her ass. And on top of that, if we're just gonna be honest about it, girl, I've been trying to refrain from talking about the things that have been floating around about her. But girl, from what the people have been saying, girl, she's a scammer. I don't know. Like I said, I try not to talk about it, but they have been talking about the girl as a scammer, and they say her husband is a scammer, and that insurance company that she had was scamming people out of their money. Again, this is all alleged. And then when you hear the stories of her not paying her bills for the event that she threw, like it like a lot of the things that were attached to her name, it was giving Joanne Prada. It was giving, girl, you're probably the next housewife to be shipped off. Again, I don't know if that's her life, but the streets have been talking for a very long time. Mm. Anyways, all right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.